Hey guys, so here I am back again with another late night reading. It's actually, I think, 11:55, so it's gonna be 12 o'clock. So another midnight reading. So I'm just gonna do what I'm doing again. Oh yeah, K-pop. Okay, so I'm doing another K-pop reading. Funny enough, I was about to start recording the Blackpink reading, but I knew that reading is gonna be super long, so I'm not gonna do it right now because it's pretty late at night, so it's gonna be midnight. So I'm just gonna wait until the morning to do the Blackpink group and career reading. So don't worry, don't be surprised if this reading comes out before the Blackpink reading. So I'm just letting you know now. I'm recording this one first, but anyway, back to the topic. So this reading is going to be a K-pop reading on a member from a boy group. So I think you pronounce it Ateez. Like, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. When I was listening to some of the people videos, how they pronounce the name of the K-pop group, and it sounded like Ateez. So hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. So the reading is going to be on Hongjoong. Again, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I guess I'm going to pull some cards, maybe like an energy check, but I'm like, it's kind of boring. So I'm gonna like pull a card that represents like his current energy, and then I'm gonna pull a card that represents like what is Hongjoong like behind the scenes. I'm not talking about like public persona, because I feel like when it comes to celebrities, they have a persona, whether people want to accept it or not. They're not really, there's a good chance they're not really like that behind the scenes, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna pull a card on that, pull a card energy between to clarify, and then I'm gonna pull an extra card because somebody in the comment section who requested this reading told me to pull a card or cards on will Hongjoong ever get a China bar, and they actually explained what a China bar is to me, because I definitely did not know. And they said it is a big fan base that supports idols. So I'm assuming some type of a fandom, like his own personal fan base outside the group. That's what I'm assuming. Hopefully I'm not wrong. So that's what I'm assuming what a China bar is. So they're asking, like, will he get his own, I guess, separate fan base and followers outside of the group itself. I'm not sure how popular Ateez is, the K-pop group is, but I don't know anything when I be doing these readings. I go in completely blind. I'm just letting you guys know. And usually you guys have to tell me in advance, like in your questions, a little bit more about the people, because I'm not going to know once I hop into this reading. But anyway, intro is too long. Let's hurry up and get into this reading. Let's get into the reading on Hongjoong. So the first tarot card will represent, like, his current energy. I guess you can say it's like an energy check. It's just like, see where he's at right now. So let's see. So the first tarot card we have the Chariot. Oh, the Chariot. Movement, taking the lead. Wait, what's going on? Like, one of the bad parts, doing blind readings is I don't know what in the world I'll be picking up on sometimes. But I'm getting this energy of him taking the lead about something. I'm not sure what it is. The Chariot is all about movement, journey, directions, having willpower, being determined, being assertive. It's like, and this card supposed to represent his current energy. So what is he trying to take charge of, be assertive of? Where does he want to go? Is this for career? Is this personal? It's like he wants to do something. I low-key feel like he's going to do it. So I don't know what this is. Like, I'm not sure if it's career or personal. It feels like he's taking charge of something. It's almost giving the vibes like nobody can tell him otherwise either. Is this rebellious energy? I don't know. What is this? What I'm picking up? The Chariot card. It's like weird. It just feels like, right now his current energy. He feels like, he's overcome a lot of things, a lot of obstacles. He's been through like a lot. I'm not sure what in the world happened. And he feels like he deserves to, I guess, focus on something that he really wants. And it's giving me this vibe of nobody's going to stop me from getting my reward or enjoying my reward. It's like the card is not negative. Like, it feels like very liberating, very positive. Like, he's like trying to get something that he really wants. I'm pretty sure he can get it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel a little bit of hard-headedness, like a little stubborn. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do what I want this, very determined, very assertive. Like, no, I deserve this, all my hard work, all the things I dealt with, I want to go this way, this direction. Almost like you owe it to me. Like, I don't know what his energy is. Like, I just jumped into the reading, I pulled a card on what his current energy is, and I get all this. I guess to summarize his Chariot card, is like this Hongjoong person is rebellion. Will that be the right word? I guess rebellion. Yeah, I guess something like that. He's rebelling, not like rebelling like, oh, bad boy, I do what I want. It just feels like he's just taking charge, being more direct, and being more like, not like a pushover. Like, no, this is what I want. Like, why are you changing this? No, I want this. I like deserve this. It kind of reminds me of how, you know how some people, you know how some bosses will like overwork their employees, and there's like very, very few employees that can confidently say, no, that's like too much, I need a break. There's like very few that will be willing, like, will have the balls to say that to their boss. And I'm getting this type of vibe from Hongjoong. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it. Like, guys, please give me some grace on pronouncing names, okay? Give me some grace. Hongjoong. I just feel like he's not listening to somebody, or he told somebody no, he really wants to do something, and he's being very like hard-headed or very stubborn, like not listening to this person. Like, I don't feel like it's negative, guys. I do not feel like it's negative. I feel like in a way it's going to benefit him, because I feel like those other people or other things were like in a way holding him back. Like, if they just allow him to like do what he got to do, it's going to benefit him. It's not like he's doing something completely crazy and reckless. It don't feel that way. It don't feel that way, trust me. Like, just let him trust his gut. Like, what's that saying? Just let him cook. Just let him cook, because there's something positive coming out of this this current energy of what he got going on right now. But anyway, let's move on to the next tarot card. So the second tarot card is going to represent like what is Hongjoong like behind the scenes, because of course I don't even know what he's like publicly on camera, but hey, you guys will tell me in the comment section. Whatever, okay? But anyway, this tarot card is going to represent like, you know, who is he really, you know, behind the scenes. So the second tarot card we have is, ooh, the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's actually really sweet, because the Three of Swords in reverse, I'm getting someone who's very healing. I wouldn't say sensitive. Well, would I say sensitive? Well, I think the right word would be empathetic. For you to be healing towards another person, you need empathy, so you can like connect, relate to them, feel a little bit what they're feeling, so you can almost in a way help soothe them. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I honestly was thinking the worst, because, you know, especially when it comes to when I do readings on American celebrities, baby, they're usually not the best people behind the scenes, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm a little surprised that his energy is a lot more positive. He's a very caring, nurturing person. I'm getting, for his reverse Three of Swords, like someone who's, I guess you could say, someone who's not afraid to be vulnerable, you know, connect with someone on a very personal level, like create those bonds. Funny enough, I do think he might have a habit of, because he has this very healing and releasing your pain, like making people feel comfortable to release their problems onto him. I feel like sometimes he can maybe repress his own feelings, like to allow other people to release their feelings. You know what I mean? It's like, is it like trauma dump? Like he allowed people to trauma dump on him? Like, has no problem like keeping that in or holding that burden or something like that? Is that what I'm getting? Because I feel like, funny enough, this reverse Three of Swords, I feel like this is more of a, this card is reflecting what he does to what he does for other people versus like himself. Because I feel like this is just, I guess, reflecting some type of like love or care language in a way. it's like weird. How would I describe it? It reminds me of, you know how there's very, very like kind-hearted people who do like a lot of things for people with no, what's the word? I would say no regards for their selves or their own safety. It's like people are just kind to be kind. They don't expect nothing in return. I feel like sometimes, you know, those type of people can be taken advantage of, or they don't take care of their self in the process, just helping other people. I feel like there's a little bit of that going on here. I don't think Hongjoong focused a lot on his self in a way, like his own feelings, like how does he feel about this, or what does he want sometimes. I feel like he has no problem of putting someone else first, like prioritizing someone else and their feelings, their wants, and their desires. And he has no problem putting his on the back burner. Yeah, like I'm getting like this double-edged sword. Like, yes, that's positive, that's good, but that also can affect you in a negative way, like affect your mental health, because you're like being trauma dumped. You're allowing people to like just trauma dump on you. Also means that you're putting your own feelings and your wants and desires on back burner for someone else's and helping them out. You're neglecting yourself. So it's kind of like, I also feel like behind the scenes, he's like the type of person who likes to keep the peace. So he doesn't like it when, you know, people are like fighting, arguing. It's like weird tension or distance. He like to keep the peace. I'm getting that type of vibes. Like, he don't like it when people are fighting. Like, guys, let's just chill out. It's not as serious. Let's all connect together. Like, we're all cool. We're all friends. Like, everybody, let's get along. It's even that vibe. It's like, I wouldn't say it makes him uncomfortable. It's giving me like he's like a fixer. Like, wants to fix everybody else's problems when something bad happens. I feel like there's a word for something like that. People who like, it reminds me of, you know how, what's that saying? You know, sometimes, women date like broken men. They like think they can fix them or something like that. That craziness. Like, I'm getting something similar to that. Like, I'm not saying that's what he's doing. I'm just saying, like, you can clearly see that people have problems, but he has no problem getting close to them. Like I said, allow them to trauma dump, trying to help them. It's giving me like fixer, like fix them up, like something like that. I'm not sure why he likes to do that. Yeah, it's like giving me like likes to help people, help fix their problems, but he doesn't fix his own problems. Like, I'm not sure how I would describe this type of energy. It's like, is this really positive? Like, is it really negative? Like, is it really a bad thing? Like, I don't know. You guys have to tell me how you feel about this. I guess only thing else I could say is Hongjoong needs to make sure he takes care of himself in the process of wanting to help and take care of other people. You know, take care of your mental, physical, emotional health too. Okay, you matter. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Some self-care, some self-love. So, yeah. So the third tarot card we have is just going to represent, you know, the energy between of his current energy and, you know, what is Hongjoong like behind the scenes. So this is more like a clarified card that connects the first card and the second card together. So let's see. The third tarot card we have the Empress. Okay, so bouncing back to the second part of the question where I said, like, what is Hongjoong like behind the scenes? Okay, so I was right. So this clarifying card in the middle, that Empress, what did I say about him being a nurturer and stuff like that? Almost like a mother figure. Because the Empress is very motherly, loving, caring, and nurturer. Like, this is the person who represents, like, femininity, compassion, motherly figure, motherly love, stuff like that. Of course, you know, fertility, abundance, yada yada yada. So like the Empress card connects into that Three of Swords. It's just telling me he's very in touch with his emotions. Like, when it comes to Hongjoong, he's very in touch with his emotions, how he feels, and how he can express this energy or these emotions onto other people. That's why I'm saying, like, something about him is very healing. I don't know what in the world it is. Like, he can allow people to release all their burdens, stress, pain, literally trauma dump on him. I don't know how. I don't know what he's like. Like, I don't know a lot about him. Like, what's his, like, dynamic in the group? I don't know. He's low-key giving me kind of like savior vibes, like, come to me, I can help you, like, I can nurture you, literally like rocking someone like a baby. Like, it's giving me those type of vibes for some reason. I wonder, like, I know I heard like some interesting things when it comes to like K-pop stands, when it comes to K-pop groups. Sometimes they give like members like nicknames or like titles. Is he like the mom of the group, or is he like the the parent of the group or something like that, or the sweet person, or the caring person, or the very feminine person in the group? Like, I don't know. I feel like I heard things like that before. Like, oh, this K-pop member is like the mom, that's the dad, that's the troubled child, that's the bad boy, that's the jokester. Like, these little titles, kind of like in a classroom and stuff like that. Like, oh, that's the responsible one. It's giving me those type of vibes. Like, does he have like a very wholesome title, or does he have like a certain type of vibe that certain people in the Ateez fan base? I don't know the fan base. I mean the stand's name. I don't know it. But does he have like some type of title? Like, can someone in the comment section tell me what would you consider Hongjoong in the Ateez group? Like, what is he to you guys? Like, does he got some type of vibe? And bouncing back with connecting the Empress card with the Chariot card, when it came to Hongjoong's current energy, I'm still picking up vibes of him doing something right now, that what he's doing something what he wants. But now that the Empress card and that Chariot card is connecting, that makes me think, is there some type of feminine or female that's involved with why he's making, like, did someone give him the confidence boost, or give him the advice, or suggest to him that he should go for and do the thing that he always wanted to do? I wonder, because Empress card is usually like more of an older woman. I wouldn't really consider it like, oh, is it a love interest or a girlfriend? The Empress card is a little too, I don't know how old he is, but the Empress card feels a little more mature than that. Like I said, it got that motherly vibe, like someone like a little more older. I wonder, it's giving me like confidence boost, like inspire, confidence boost. Did someone like make him, did some type of female or feminine energy person make him realize that, he should do this, he need to be confident, be assertive, like be a go-getter, you should do what you want to do, like what's right for yourself, like nobody can tell you otherwise. Yeah, I feel like a feminine energy person gave him advice about something, and I feel like it has something to do with his career. I feel like, because that energy, that determination, that ambition with that Chariot card connected to the Empress card, because the Empress can be something beautiful, like arts, being an artist and stuff like that, like beautiful, something like that. So I'm like, did this feminine energy person inspire him, give him a confidence boost? I wouldn't say coerce. It feels more like giving advice, and him responding like, you know what, you're right, I always thought this, why I'm doing it, like I'm gonna go do it, like this is what I want. It's like, it's giving me a little bit of that, almost like pushing him in the right direction. I just feel like there's something to do with career, there's something to do with a older, maybe a feminine person, a mother, I don't know, parent. It's like some type of guidance here, like encouraging advice or something. Whatever I'm picking up on, it literally inspired Hongjoong to, I guess, utilize his confidence and be assertive and go for it. Like, it's giving me like, yeah, go for it. Like, I'm gonna do it. It's giving me that. It's almost like, oh, like, you know what, you're right. Like, I always felt this way, but I never acted on it. But now I'm gonna go do it. It's like giving a little push or nudge to like really go forward with something that he's planning right now. And I feel like it was very good advice. Like, the Empress is upright in the chariot, like I said earlier, it's upright. So it's like a good outcome. I don't think it's negative. Like, I feel like it was really good advice for him for whatever he's doing, especially career-wise. Like, it was really good advice. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the last tarot card because I pulled the fourth card on the question about is he gonna get a China bar. So the fourth tarot card I decided to pull on the question that the commenter asked me when it came to this whole reading request, when it came to Hongjoong from Ateez K-pop group, is he gonna get will he ever get a China bar, which is, it's his own personal big fan base, basically, I guess you can say, outside of the group, so his own little stands and stuff like that. And I also just saw that they also put in that comment section that he is the only member. Yeah, I think they said he's the only member to not have his own China bar, which is his own personal fan base and stuff like that. So, like, that's what they said. So I don't know, but yeah, that's what I got the gist of it. But anyway, so this fourth tarot card we have for this question on will he ever get a China bar, we have is the Six of Swords. Oh my god, that's so great. So okay, so the Six of Swords upright, all about transition, movement, some type of big shift in a way. Crazy enough, what I'm getting from the Six of Swords card is like he's moving in the right direction for a China bar, but there's two things happening going down this path of being able to have his own fan base. There's like two things happening, and it makes me think, is this the original K-pop group fan base, like the the Ateez K-pop group fan base, in his own causing issue? Or I feel like, what am I trying to say? Hold on, give me a minute, let me collect my thoughts. Okay, so what I'm trying to say when it comes to the Six of Swords, there is a positive, but there's a catch. So will he ever get a China bar, his own fan base? I guess in a way, I kind of feel like, unfortunately, a lot of his own fan base is literally still attached to the whole group, the Ateez group, the whole group, like the collective. I do feel like there's a split that's going to happen, but I just don't feel like it's 100% good. Like, it makes me think, like, if the fan base, like, of course his supporters are going to come from the core of the group, the Ateez group. That makes sense for people, break off and be permanent, like, stands of Hongjoong. But will that cause problems in the future? Like, sorry guys, I'm talking to myself, trying to break this down in my head. It's hard to explain what I'm getting. Like, I see a positive, but I also see a catch. Like, will that cause something like alienate him? It's like, yeah, but it's like you will have less followers or less fans. Like, if people from the original, like, fans from the original fan base of the group Ateez, some of them broke off to be his, like, his personal, or like his separate actual fan base, that's technically less than more. So maybe he might have a very, very small fan base. Sorry guys, again, I'm thinking to myself, trying to break this down in my head, what I'm seeing. It's because I'm seeing a positive, but there's kind of like a catch. Like, it's like, like, it's not, well, it's positive, but it's not like positive. Like, he's not gonna be like rolling in fans, okay? It's like, I just feel like Hongjoong is going to have to accept something when it comes to, having his own, like, inner fan group within the fans, that it might be less than or not exactly the same as other members. Because I feel like a lot of his support is coming from the collective of the Ateez fan base versus those who are like stands of him. Because I feel like there is a divide, but it feels so less than. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels so less than. Like, is he like a favorite? Like, is this guy a favorite or a least favorite? Is he an underdog in a group? Like, how many members in a group? I actually don't even know, to be honest with you. Like, I actually did look up. I do have a picture of him, but I didn't really look too hard at the group, so I don't know how many members there are. But, like, is he like the least favorite? Is he the underdog? Like, is he less popular? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, in a way, of course, he has some type of fan base, people that like him. But I just feel like, for some reason, it feels kind of small. And there's going to be some type of weird issue with, like, a split or divide of trying to have his own little China bar, his own little fan base. It feels like it's not working in a way that you would expect. Because I feel like his support comes from the collective of, oh yeah, he's a part of the group, we need to support him. Let's give me a little bit of that. So bouncing back to the question, like, will he ever get a China bar, like, you know, his own little fan base that supports him? Like in a way, yes, but at the same time, it's like, I guess, like, beggars can't be choosers. Like, a small fan base is still technically a fan base. So I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of his support is just coming from the main core fan base, like the collective of the fan base of the group, like people who like the group and support the group, versus like individual people, like people who support a certain member. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry if I sound very confusing. I'm trying to like process and break down this information in my head so I can understand it, but also you guys can understand my whole thought process of this information. Like, I don't even know for this question, like, can I really say yes or no to this question? Because it's giving like kinda, like, he would have like kinda in a way his own little fan base that like departs or separates from the main core group fandom or whatever, but it doesn't feel like a lot. It feels kind of less than, because I feel like he, in a way, would, like, hypothetically, he would garner more support and attention if it was just a collective of the whole entire Ateez fandom versus his own personal fans that's gonna follow him, buy his stuff, buy his solo music and stuff like that. I feel like he would have way more support if it came from the collective of the fandom of the group versus his own little fan base, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I'm trying my best here. Okay, I think that's all. Like, all 4 cards. I try my best explaining that fourth question right there, that whole China bar thing. I try my best with that. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. I just can't, I want to say confidently. I just feel like that question is kind of like more complicated than a yes or no, because I feel like there's layers to it. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. I'm ready to go to bed. So I just want to thank the person who made a comment. Unfortunately, I don't have your name up here right now, so sorry about that. But you know who you are. You know who you are, okay? But again, thank you for this request. I do enjoy doing these K-pop readings, since I usually do like readings on American celebrities. So if you got any more K-pop people, don't be afraid to comment down below. Also, don't be afraid to give me a little context. Like I said, I'm going in blind. I don't know anything. Like, I'm still new to K-pop. I'm still learning. Like, I've recently been listening to a little bit of music. I've been trying to keep up with, like, K-pop news. Like, I'm just trying to do a lot of these things so I can be more confident when it comes to doing these readings. Because I feel like there's, like, a big culture thing that I kind of don't understand when it comes to certain things. Because I remember recently I was watching K-pop news. Somebody from a boy group, like, he had to quit or he got fired. I think it had to do something with smoking or having a girlfriend. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like recent, and I was kind of confused by that because I thought like is smoking really bad in Korea? I thought people smoked a lot in Korea. I ain't gonna lie to you, unless I'm thinking about Japan. I don't know. But in having a girlfriend, I guess, is that against their contract to be dating somebody in a group? Like, I don't know how K-pop rules and K-pop contracts work, so I just thought it was strange why everybody was mad about it. So I don't know. But anyway, sorry for rambling on. I was just like saying that. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.